In this quick XRP update, I want to show you exactly where we are currently at, what we can expect here in the next few days, in the next few weeks, and a lot of important stuff. Let's get straight into it. So guys, on the left-hand side of the chart, you can see the BTC dominance. I'm going to talk about that in a minute because we are starting to see something very interesting. And here you can see the XRP price on the weekly scale. In blue, you can see the 50-week simple moving average. This is a very important moving average because typically when you close below this moving average on the weekly scale, that usually, and let me put the focus good with the camera here, but that usually marks out the start of a bear market. It happened here in 2021. It also happened here in 2018. The moment you close below it, at least with 2 weekly candles, that is basically confirmation signal of a bear market. Right now, XRP is exactly trading at or close to this 50-week simple moving average, which is very interesting. Not just that, guys, if we look at this wick from last week's weekly candle, then we can see a significant wick on the lower side here for XRP, the biggest wick that I can possibly identify on this chart. We also had a huge wick in 2017. But what is interesting, each and every time when you see such a big wick on the bottom side here in 2020, 2017, 2013 even, it is always the start of a new bull market and the low of that exact bear market. So is this the low of the bear market, beginning of the bull market for XRP? That of course remains to be seen, but it was the highest liquidation candle in crypto history, even 10 times, almost 10 times as big as the pandemic crash in 2020. So let that sink in. Some other facts here to pay attention to. Right now we are at peak fear in the market. A lot of people are panicking. Short-term holders are capitulating. I showed you this in yesterday's video. If you haven't watched that video, make sure to do so. It is still extremely relevant and it shows you what the short-term holders are right now doing and why this is one of the largest XRP buying opportunity that I have ever seen, actually. Also, we had the biggest liquidations in crypto history, made you aware of that. BTC dominance currently at almost 60%. We had that huge breakdown, as you can see over here, a few months ago on the 13th of June in the dominance. Altcoins went up significantly in this period. Right now, we are actually seeing a slight little uptick in the dominance, but as of right now, this is still a lower high. We also broke below the 50-week simple moving average in blue, and we are right now testing this moving average from below as resistance, while XRP is just testing this from above as support. So that is a good sign here, and that also shows you that the risk reward ratio is right now favorable for crypto. I think right now is a good time to hold or to buy crypto. I don't see this as a negative thing at all. The BTC dominance is still pretty higher, around 60%. You can see each and every time in the past, the moment you broke below this moving average was the start of all season. Each and every time that basically happened, and right now we are also breaking below it. And yeah, the most likely outcome sooner rather than later is further continuation to the downside for the BTC dominance, and of course further upside for crypto and for XRP. Basically, you want to be bullish on crypto here when the dominance is high. You want to be bearish when the dominance is low. Right now the dominance is high, so I am still bullish. This is a good risk reward ratio. Does this guarantee that XRP and crypto has to go up right away today or next week? No, but overall, if you buy at a favorable risk reward ratio, your chances of making profits in the next weeks, in the next months are significantly higher. Of course, not financial advice. So for now, guys, as long as we're not closing multiple weeks below $2.40, I wouldn't be too worried. I see this as a massive buying opportunity. You can see that each and every time we had similar situations here on the XRP chart, it marked out a significant bear market low, huge rally in 2013, a 20x in 2017. Not even going to mention this number, 2020, more than a 10x. What are we going to see this time around? That of course remains to be seen. If you want to buy or trade your crypto, XRP or other altcoins, I would highly recommend to do that over on Phemex or AscendEX. Official links down below. Huge welcome bonuses. Check it out. And also don't forget to follow me over on IG because I'm posting a lot of additional crypto and XRP updates, which are very, very relevant, and I cannot always post them on YouTube. Check it out, link down below. I want to thank you for watching, for the support, like the video, and I'll see you very soon with another one. Bye-bye.